Today, America produces energy cleaner, smarter, and safer than anywhere in the world. And when energy production is restricted in America, it doesn't reduce demand. It just shifts productions to countries like Russia and Iran, whose autocratic leaders not only don't care at all about the environment, but they use their revenues from energy sales to fund wars against us and our allies. President Trump's energy dominance vision will end those wars abroad, will make life more affordable for every family in America by driving down inflation. And President Trump will achieve those goals while championing clean air, clean water, and protecting our beautiful lands. Don't want to get caught in making forward-looking statements because the council will be formed by an EO, but I think that the intention, as you can read in President Trump's public statements, are he's very simple. He wants to cut red tape. He wants to have more affordable energy for us. He wants to sell energy to our friends and allies so they don't have to buy it from our adversaries. That's how we reduce tensions in the world. And then we've got to make sure that we're doing it in a smart way, because he talks all the time about clean air, clean water. So he's basically talking about the approach that we're talking about here at this committee. This committee will be deeply involved in helping set those policies, but it's an all of above, go get it done, and stop getting in the way of ourselves. And particularly with this the AI battle, people don't understand that what's coming right now with AI revolution is going to happen during President Trump's term, where when we have generalized intelligence that we can manufacture, it's going to affect our ability to compete with every other power. And China they permitted more than 2 coal plants a week in the first half of 2023. And they're already the world's largest emitter. So we're competing against someone who's going to create more electricity, produce more AI, and could be how we lose the Cold War with them if we don't get it on. We have to do it here, and we're a country that believes in reclamation. We believe in following labor laws. China, child labor, no reclamation, no care about the environment. They're a tough competitor right now in terms of their ability to produce electricity. So we've got to get going. We got to cut red tape, and we got to realize that if you shut down U.S. energy production here, it doesn't help the global environment. That's a false trade-off. It doesn't help because somebody else produces it someplace else, less cleaner than we do.
I was encouraged to hear you say earlier that 2 of your top priorities are deregulation and also streamlining HUD programs and streamlining them for efficiency. We want them to work better and faster for the American people. I share these goals. I mean, when you look, it's been highlighted today, but when you look over the last year, homelessness jumping 18% in the last 12 months, 33% since 2020, it's absolutely unacceptable. You look at the fact that home has now risen 30% since 2020, the cost of it, and 24% of that is directly attributed to regulation. I know that you agree that that is unacceptable, and it's clear that overburdensome regulation is part of this. Look, I want to just talk to you a little bit about your intention here to assess and measure the effectiveness of current HUD programs. Tell me what approach you're going to take there and how you're going to see what is working for the American people, what is not, and what is your plan in executing that?
Well, thank you, Senator Britt. It's great to see you. Please tell your husband I said hello.
Will do.
So glad to see you all doing well. So, number one, and I've used this word before, inventory is, and taking an assessment is key. You have to know what's working and what's not working. My father used to work at a grocery store called Safeway in Dallas, and they used to take all the stuff off the shelves late at night or early in the morning. I said, Dad, what are y'all doing? He said, well, we're taking inventory to see what's causing us to gain and what's causing us to lose. And I think that same principle in my own life, my business, foundation, ministry, taking inventory of the programs that HUD is one of the first priorities we'll take. What's working for the American people, what's not? Is it building more affordable housing or is it not? Is it helping the homelessness in our country or is it not? Is it meeting the needs of Americans that we serve or is it not? And I think we go from there to come back to you, this committee, and Congress, say, hey, this is what we have found. This is what works and this is what is not working. This is what is efficient and this is what is duplicative. And so I think those simple principles will do very well going forward.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to working with you on that and your commitment to making sure that we get this right.